Hi guys, TinaGale here, and today I'm working with a layout that I'm creating while I'm working along with Chamel's newest class, Design Decisions. So this is the first lesson in the class, and so I decided to pull out her collection that was in the Flavors of the Month kit for November. This is the Chamel Go Now Go collection. So I pulled out all of the navies and the reds, looking for that patriotic look of it. So I really love how this one turned out. So I had a couple of photos from my daughter where we had went to vote. This is the first time that she's gotten to vote since she turned 18. And so I wanted to snap pictures and document it. I took a couple of photos of her and then one of the ballot and just shrunk it down so that they're about a 3x4, maybe just slightly smaller. And I just matted them on some blue paper and just going to follow along with basically this sketch that was provided in the class. So I've used the big red striped with the white hearts and stuff on the left hand side and decided on this one paper that has all of these little strips of washi on there. And I decided I wanted, where the paper on the left hand side had more of the washi, I wanted to go ahead and turn it around where that was next to the red. I just felt like that was going to look better. And then when I put my photos up there, I decided I really wanted just a little bit more behind them to pop it away from that busy background. So I took this navy blue paper with the polka dots, and I'm just going to put another matte that's just a little bit wider all the way around those photos. That's just so that it will pop more. It was really kind of shrinking back into the background because that is so busy. And then I'm also going to add, you saw where I had that branding strip and I'd kind of poked it up at the top there. I'm going to go ahead and use that up there. It's got all these little words up there on these tags. It says click, captured, snap, things like that. So I thought that was pretty fitting for this. This is just a day in the life layout. So I really liked that, and I liked having that border of that lighter blue up there. It helped kind of draw attention to the photos as well. So I'm inking everything with black. I don't know. I used to always do it. Well, I go through phases, I guess. But this time it'd been a while since I'd had my ink pads out, so I decided to just go ahead and ink everything up. So I'm using the Tim Holtz Black Soot. I pulled out quite a few different embellishments for this, and some of them came from my stash from further back. Some are from older kits. So I have some of Chamel's older collection from the Starshine collection that had some pieces in it. I cut the cameras from one of the patterned paper because I wanted to definitely add cameras in. So I'm going to cut 3 different ones out in different colors and put those in my 3 cluster areas. And then these 2 little tags, the one at the bottom, kind of a boarding pass, and the tag up at the top, those were from the Starshine collection, and I just thought they were kind of cute. It's kind of a passage of right to be able to vote, and I don't know, maybe that was carrying the interpretation a little bit far, but I liked it, and the colors matched really well, so I'm just going to add those in. And then I had a sticker sheet from October Afternoon, and it's an older sheet, and it's just a bunch of labels with blue trim. And so I had used one of those labels in each one of my clusters to kind of put the base in and start building from it. So now I'm just trying to decide whether to put, the tag behind or in front of that circle. Then I also had this little piece that said today, and I wanted to use it. It's kind of that marquee letters, and just kind of re-emphasize that this was all about the day in the life. So that's going to stay up there. I have this washi that's got these gold stars, and I really wanted to put something in each one of them, just something smaller. And it's pretty transparent, so I liked it, and I liked incorporating the gold stars in there. So I'm just going to add a little bit to each one of the little areas. And you can already see that this layout's very influenced by Chamel's style and how she kind of goes about creating her layouts. So it was a lot of fun. I love her. She's been a big inspiration to me. So it's fun working through this class and just kind of mimicking her a little bit. So here are my little cameras. I'm just trying to decide which ones to put where according to the colors that I need into each spot. So that red one I definitely wanted up there since I have so much red on the left. I wanted to repeat that. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the darker blue to the right because it has some red, and I'll add some red enamel dots over there to pull that red in. And so now I'm starting to kind of think about what the title is. And this sticker sheet came from Simple Stories. It is from the Life in Color collection. And I was just going through to see if I had any words already in the sticker form, you know, on my sheets and stuff that I could use. And I ran across this one, and so I thought it was perfect. So I just went ahead and used it instead of trying to find thickers and come up with something clever for a title, because titles are just not my strong suit. I have a really hard time coming up with titles. So I just stuck that down there, pulled it out across, and I'm going to pop these cameras up, and then I'm going to go for the smaller embellishments. So I pulled out some wood veneer that was in our kits from the Jelly Bean Soup collection. It might have been last month's kit, I'm not sure. Pulled a few of those around, and then also from this Go Now Go collection, I had the Let's Go puffy stickers that are in the bronzy color. So I'm going to pull out some of the hearts that were on that to pop into each one of these clusters, just for a little bit of pizzazz. You know, glitter makes everything look better. So here's those little gold, or they're bronze hearts from Chamel's collection, and those come from my stash. And let me see, what else did I do? I had these word stickers, and I think they were part of the Simple Stories little sticker sheet as well. So I found 3 of those that would kind of go around. So one says important, one says kinda a big deal, and the other one is this matters. So I kind of just did that to repeat in each one of the clusters and bring a little bit more of that black around the page. She was just coming in from work, so she had her black pants on and white shirt. So I just felt like that just, I don't know, brought more attention to those areas. And then here's the enamel dots kind of put on. And that's pretty much all of the little embellishings that I do. I wrote quite a bit of journaling, and it's going to go in the cream part, the open part of that patterned paper. And normally I don't write like full pages of journaling and stuff, but this one was quite long, and I could have written more than I did. But I just wrote a lot about how I felt going with her to vote, what a privilege it is that we get to vote and have our voices heard. And even though this has been an election that's had a lot of controversy and all of that, I'm still proud to be the American and to live here, and I am not one that's saying that if one person wins or loses that I'm moving out of this country. I am not. I am proud to be an American, proud to have the privilege of voting, and so proud to see my daughter vote, and hope that she will always take full advantage of that right that we have, and know that her voice matters and that it counts. So that's about it. I'm going to date it and do the journaling, and then I'll have some still shots and some photos here at the end for you to check out. Be sure to check out the Scrap Room for their kits. Also, if you're interested in taking classes, be sure to check out Chamel's classes. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of hers, love her classes, have taken several of them, so it's fun to be working through them. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon with another process video.